And my kids keep leaving toys all over the place. Alright, it's been a while since you guys have seen the 1199. I had this thing torn apart. I was doing the fork seals on the O-Lean suspension here, and I took it out for a spin the other day just to test everything out, make sure nothing was leaking, and I think we are good to go. We don't have any leakage or anything like that, so we're looking pretty good. Let's go ahead and get you guys a cold start since it's been a hot minute. Yes, sir. Oh man, she looks so good. She's been neglected. She needs some gas. Been riding the Aprilia around, which isn't bad. Took it out to the Teledragon. Thing was very fun. I do want to take this out there at some point, test it out, see if we can make it to the gas station here. Alright guys, so I'm at another dilemma when it comes to bikes. Yeah, so if you've seen my previous video, I did a first ride on a BMW S1000R. And I am actually falling in love with that bike. And after looking at the M models, the M1000R, holy cow, man, that thing is so beautiful. The black one especially, with the competition package, oh my goodness. But yeah, so now I'm trying to decide if I want to get that bike. And there is so it comes in two colors. There's the black with all the carbon, it's the competition package, and then there's the white one, which is $5,000 like cheaper, I think, because it doesn't come with the what do you call it, the carbon wheels and all that good stuff. While the white one has the forged aluminum. I think it's aluminum, but they're forged wheels. So but typically people say that having the forged wheels is a little bit better than having the carbon. And you know, if you do a lot of riding around town and stuff like that, just because of road conditions and stuff, that they could possibly crack, or if you crash, like if you go to the track and you go down, then the wheels can like end up getting messed up. But I think that can happen with any wheels, you know, whether they're forged or, you know, your standard wheels or whatever, they're gonna, you know, end up getting bent and stuff like that. But that's one of the things that I'm kind of worried about if I were to go with that model. That's like I was saying, there's some things that change the price and everything just because of the wheels and stuff like that. But there's also the base version that I rode, and that one's not bad either, but obviously it's down on horsepower. The M model has like 200 something horsepower, while the base has 165. Do you really need 200 horsepower? But I mean, here we are with this. This is knocking on 200 horsepower's door, and I don't know, man, I'm kind of falling in love with the nakeds again. If I were to get that, that's what I would probably get. And then how I would go about that is I would probably get rid of the RS660 for it if I were to do that, but I would probably just get the base model. If I go with something like the M, you know, that would probably end up being my only bike, and I would get rid of both of these bikes. So I know you guys like, dude, you change bikes like you change your underwear, man. It's insane. I don't keep bikes long. I don't get really like attached to them, if you will. I know a lot of people have you know, they get really attached to their bikes and they don't want to get rid of them and stuff like that, but I do. I mean, when I had the R6, I felt some kind of way when I got rid of it. The RC8, Not really, but maybe towards while it was actually being loaded, it started to hit me. That said, you know, I'll never get rid of that bike, but I don't even say that anymore, because I get a bike and then it's like boom, something else comes along. So yeah, I don't know, what do you guys think, man? Do you like seeing the RS660 and the Panigale on the channel, or would you like to see the S1000 on the channel? And it isn't always, you know, it's, yeah, I want to have bikes on a channel that, you know, you guys want to see and stuff like that, that are pretty cool to do things to and do things with and go out riding. But at the same time, you know, it's also, you know, what works for me and what I like and what I want to do with it, you know. Man, I always hate it when I go out on the Aprilia, because I have normal shifting on that one, and then I get on this bike and it's GP shift and I always forget. Yeah, man, it's been a while since I've been out on this bike. Like I said, man, I took the Aprilia to Tell the Dragon, been riding that thing around. That little thing is a blast. It doesn't have a lot of horsepower, but it's a freaking sweet little bike, man, and it looks good too. So what we're gonna do now, I'm gonna head over to the place where the S1000R is, and I'm gonna look at it again, and I'm gonna, you know, do like a little side-by-side comparison and stuff, and then just let you guys see the big differences. Obviously, you know, a sport bike versus a naked bike, which a naked bike is essentially a sport bike, just more comfortable. You know, the handlebars are a little bit different, fairings, headlights, stuff like that, and sometimes they're they have less horsepower than their sport bike counterpart. But yeah, so I will see you guys in just a second. Gotta love traffic. All right, and here we are. As you guys can see, the 1199 and the S1000R. So just wanted to kind of give you a visual of both of them together. So looks and everything. Obviously, in my opinion, this bike is just gonna be more sexier than this one. Now, if this was like the double R, I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, man, I'm a fan of what they did with the headlight and everything on here. It looks really nice, man. I don't know. For a naked, this looks mean. I like it. Some people may think differently. But yeah, so the big difference is, obviously, it's going to be the handlebars, right? And the seating position and everything. So, you know, I get on this bad boy and, you know, kind of a high seating position, you know, lower handlebars, the clip-ons and everything like that. That's what's going to be different here. And then you go and hop on this bad boy. Don't mind the key in there. That's just where they're keeping it at, right there inside the gas tank. Now, the seating position on here, the seat feels kind of high as well, but the handlebars aren't down so low. It's up a little bit higher, so you're sitting back just a little bit more. But yeah, man, it's push button start, nicer display. It's a lot bigger and everything. If I had to have one bike, this would probably be it. You know what I'm saying? It kind of does everything pretty well. It's pretty tame on the street and everything. And when you want to open it up, man, this thing moves out. But this is a lot faster than this bike. This only has 165, that has 195. So, but this has a whole lot more features packed into it. So that's why I was looking at the M1000R, which I need to go look at one and compare it then, because the M1000 has about 205 horsepower. This has 195, like I said before. Yeah, man, it's just apples and oranges now, you know? It's like naked bike versus sport bike. I don't know. But do you guys think? It's just, this thing looks so good. Now, the other thing with this is I was looking at insurance. That's the other thing too. That's what I do when I'm looking at bikes. For whatever reason, the insurance on the standard single R is way more than the M1000R. I don't know how that's possible, but it's like I want to say a $60 difference for full coverage, which is crazy. So, and that thing over there, man, that thing is cheap. I hardly pay anything for that. So yeah, guys, I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm really liking this one. And also, you know, we have the Tuono V4 that I rode as well, but I think this looks way better than a Tuono. The Tuono sounds like really mean, sounds really good. I don't know, I just can't get over the front end. I like the way that it looks from the side, but the front end, this one's a little bit better. Definitely like the headlight and everything on here. So I don't know. So go ahead and leave me some comments down in the comment section below. What are you thinking? Like, would you get rid of your Panigale for a Beamer and the single R instead of the double R? I could see me getting rid of this for the double R, but to go for the single R, but it's the M model is what we're looking at. So I don't know, man. I don't know. Let's go ahead and I don't know. I think the battery was dead on this last time, and I had to jump it, so I don't know if it will start. Because this thing's been sitting and no one's really been riding it or anything, so bet money it's dead. Whoa, look at that. Fire right up. That's a little cold start for you. Yeah, it's got some servicing that it needs done. Now, these things with like an SC Project or even the Brox exhaust, they freaking sound good, man. Just the standard wheels on here. Everything is pretty standard compared to the M. And this is not even an M Sport package, though. Nice. I like that push button because it's a key fob. That's pretty awesome. All right, and then you got my my key's in my pocket, of course. Hang on a second. Find my key here. Well, it would help if I was in gear, guys. All right. Try it now. It's already warm, so not much of a cold start. Got that turmy on there. So this has the exhaust on it, you know, L-twin versus inline 4. But yeah, let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. Should I do it or just hang on with what I got? It's just a thought right now, so you know how it is. And then like a couple videos from now, you guys will be like, new bike, what in the world's going on? You should have kept the other one. I did it with the R6, I did it with the RC8. But yeah, so if you guys got any comments or questions or anything like that, definitely leave them down in the comment section below. If you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.